As always, with anything to do with the Victorians, it wasn't quite as simple as it seemed. So middle-class girls were certainly supposed to be educated in the sense that they were supposed to read to expand their minds, but woe betide if they became blue stockings. That was the worst thing. Now, a blue stocking is a young woman who simply knows too much stuff, who reads too widely, who cares too much about what she reads, who starts to sort of take over the kind of role that's expected of a young man, in the sense of she wants to argue about politics at dinner. She suddenly wants to start reading the classics in the original languages, Latin, Greek, and heaven forbid even Hebrew. That's the kind of girl, as far as middle-class Victorians are concerned, that no sensible man is going to want to marry. She's made herself masculine. Some doctors believe that, quite literally, the more a girl read, the more masculine her appearance. She would start to look hollow-cheeked. Something very unpleasant would happen to her ovaries. She would start to become a kind of desiccated spinster. So the emphasis was on learning, but not too much learning, of being able to speak to anybody in a kind of interesting and lively way, but to never touch too deeply on serious subjects. The tension also comes across, of course, with the whole kind of terrible double bind about being sexually attractive. There's an immense emphasis on how a girl looks. Of course there is. That's one of the main qualities she brings to the marketplace. Is she pretty? That's terribly important. But woe betide her if she thinks too much about her looks, that heaven forbid, they're starting to express a kind of sexual desire. I mean, I think you can see that very much at work if you think of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, the two younger sisters, Kitty and Lydia, who are held up, I think, for our, if not our judgment, at least our sort of pity, in the sense that they have become foolish girls, far too concerned with what they look like. And as we know, in the case of Lydia, it comes to a very, very sticky end.